Imagine the heart as more than just a pump. Picture it as a masterful signal center, tirelessly sending waves of information that orchestrate the entire performance of your body. In this narrative, you will journey into the remarkable science of your heart, a biological marvel that communicates in ways you've never quite imagined before. As you listen, allow your senses to awaken to the pulse of life, and see each beat as a dispatch of emotion, decision-making, and vitality. When we think of the heart, the common image is that of a relentless pump, tirelessly circulating blood throughout the body. Yet science now reveals that this vital organ is also an intricate signal processing center. Far beyond its mechanical function, the heart engages in constant communication with the brain and other bodily systems. It sends out rhythmic, electrical, and chemical signals that influence how you feel, think, and respond to stress. This revelation invites you to rethink your understanding of what it means to live, and to truly sense the intimacy between your physical being and its energetic foundation. In the spotlight of cellular wonder, your heart stands as a masterpiece of evolution. Beyond its familiar chambers, 4 in number and connected by delicate valves, the heart possesses an intrinsic electrical system. This system, sparked by specialized cells, sets the beat that you experience as your pulse. Think of it as a natural metronome, rhythmically keeping time with each surge of life. These electrical impulses do not simply control muscle contractions, they serve as messages that travel along nerves, like carefully scripted telegrams that keep every part of your body in sync. As you observe these signals, envision tiny bursts of energy darting from the heart to the brain. They carry vital information, whether to speed up when the body requires extra vigor, or to slow down during moments of stillness and reflection. It is as if your heart is an ever-active post office, dispatching little memos that shape your reality. Expanding the picture, consider the chemical signals produced by the heart. Hormones and peptides released into the bloodstream act as messages to neighboring organs and distant tissues, influencing emotions and modulating stress responses. These messages can, in subtle ways, affect your mood or decision-making. The heart is not merely a mechanical pump, it functions as a sophisticated command center, coordinating with other parts of your body to best adapt to life's challenges. As the heart creates its own dialogue with the brain, you are invited to appreciate an ancient connection that transcends the simplistic view of blood flow. The dialogue is electric, chemical, and rhythmic. It paints a portrait of an organ that is as much about communication as it is about circulation. In embracing this vision, you begin to see your heart as a wise, dynamic entity, an infallible conductor in the orchestra of your body. Imagine standing in a grand concert hall where every musician plays their part in an improvised symphony. In this hall, your heart serves as the principal conductor, skillfully guiding musicians, the body's neurons, hormones, and other signaling molecules to create a harmonious performance. The heart's signals aren't limited to the mechanical. They reach deep into the realm of emotion and cognition. Consider the moment when you experience an emotion so profound that your heart seems to quicken or slow. This is the result of a complex, silent conversation between your heart and your brain. As you face a challenge or savor a joyful moment, electrical impulses surge through your body, informing your brain about the state of your heart. In return, your brain sends feedback that influences how your body reacts. This bidirectional communication, heart to brain and back again, is at the core of many bodily experiences, spanning from the rush of adrenaline during excitement to the calm of relaxation in a peaceful moment. It is a wonder that the heart itself possesses its own network of neurons, allowing it to operate with surprising autonomy. These intrinsic neurons form an intricate little brain within the heart, managing local functions and even influencing the state of our consciousness. This heart's brain processes information and sustains its own dialogue without waiting for instructions from the head. It is an adaptive intelligence that seamlessly integrates with the broader system of the body, ensuring that every beat is harmoniously coordinated with life's many demands. As you listen to the sound of your heartbeat, recognize that each pulse is not an isolated event but a chapter in the ongoing story of life. It is a reminder that the heart communicates with every fiber of your being, crafting your emotional experiences and guiding you through the landscape of thoughts and reactions. The narrative of the heart's communication extends further than the exchange between heart and brain. It fundamentally shapes how you encounter the world. When you feel inspired, anxious, or even torn about a decision, it is the melody of your heart that underscores your experience. Every beat, every chemical whisper is a testament to the intricate interplay between emotion and physiology, a silent conversation that has been evolving over millennia. Deep within the core of your being lies the wisdom of your heart. The signals it sends out can guide you in moments when rational thought alone may falter. Picture a moment when you are faced with a difficult decision. it is not uncommon to hear a gut feeling urging you to follow a certain path. In these instances, your heart is communicating a truth that arises from a network of emotions, memories, and bodily responses. This form of embodied knowledge, often called intuition, is one of the most compelling ways the heart transcends its traditional role as a pump. A practical understanding of the heart as an intelligent signal center invites you to start listening more consciously to what it communicates. For example, when you notice your heart rate changing before a stressful event, see it as a signal, not of impending doom, but as a biological preparation for action. The heart warns you, energizes you, and prepares your body to cope with challenges. In moments of calm, the steady beat assures you that all is well, fostering a sense of inner balance and resilience. Moreover, this understanding opens the door to integrating practices that nurture the heart's intelligence. Meditation, mindful breathing, and gentle movement become more than wellness trends. They become dialogues with your inner core. As you practice these techniques, you may notice that the signals from your heart become clearer, more harmonious. You start to experience that deep sense of inner peace where the automatic becomes intentional, and the rhythmic cadence of your heartbeat aligns with a state of mindful awareness. In appreciating this dynamic, you come to see that the heart holds secrets to both physical and emotional health. It is capable of moderating the stresses of the external world by sending calming cues, orchestrating a symphony that supports relaxation and recovery. Every beat is an echo of nature's design, reminding you that your body is a holistic network where the mind and body speak one common language. Now consider how this intimate conversation between heart and brain shapes your daily experiences. In moments of joy, your heart sends signals that flood your body with a gentle warmth. In stress, those same signals urge you to find a moment of calm, a retreat into quiet reflection. This profound interplay provides a foundation for emotional resilience, an internal guidance system that is as ancient as life itself. To understand the marvel of heart communication, it is essential to explore the science behind these signals. The heart's electrical system begins with the sinoatrial SA node, a specialized group of cells positioned in the upper right chamber. This natural pacemaker generates the initial impulse, a spark that spreads across the heart muscle and triggers contractions in a sequence that is both precise and vital. It is this orchestrated sequence that creates a reliable heartbeat, a signal that travels not only through the heart, but also reverberates throughout your body. Accompanying these electrical signals, the heart also produces a variety of chemical messengers. Neurotransmitters and hormones, such as adrenaline and oxytocin, are released in response to both internal and external stimuli. You might recall a time when excitement or love seemed to make your heart flutter unexpectedly. This sensation is no mere abstraction, it is a direct result of the heart's chemical communication, influencing how you interpret experiences and interact with the world around you. Even more intriguing is the heart's capacity for intrinsic activity, sometimes referred to as the heart's little brain. This network of neurons thrives independently, capable of processing information and sending rapid signals without waiting for input from the cerebral brain. Research continually unveils that the heart's independent intelligence plays a crucial role in how you respond to stress, how you experience intense emotions, and how your body mobilizes its physical resources during moments of crisis. Imagine that each beat not only propels blood, but also carries encoded instructions, a series of data packets that instruct the brain on how to interpret the emotional temperature of the moment. Whether you experience exhilaration or a pounding anxiety, know that your heart is actively participating in your conscious decisions. It is as though your inner world is painted by the hues of each pulse, blending science and sentiment into an inseparable mosaic. Through this lens, the heart becomes a central figure in an intricate dialogue that involves every cell, every thought, and every emotion. The physiological processes fueled by the heart set off a ripple effect that reaches beyond the purely mechanical, shaping your overall sense of self. The signals it generates are the undercurrent in a living tapestry, each pulse a note in nature's grand symphony, composed to maintain the dynamic equilibrium of your body. It is in understanding these nuanced layers of communication that you begin to unravel the secrets of health and well-being. Recognizing the heart as an intelligent signal center shifts the paradigm from seeing it as a solitary pump to acknowledging it as an entire system of responses and reflections, interconnected with all other parts of the self. Imagine strolling through a serene forest in the early hours when the world is still touched by dew and the air is crisp with the scent of pine and earth. In this quiet moment, every beat of your heart mirrors the gentle rustle of leaves and the soft murmur of a distant stream. You feel deeply connected to every element of nature. In these moments, you are experiencing the true dialogue of the heart, a conversation that transcends words and finds its expression in the rhythms of life. As you continue your journey, you notice that the intelligent signals of your heart extend into the realm of decision-making. In the midst of a challenging moment, when logic and reason weave together with emotion, you might feel a sudden impetus or a soft reassurance. Such feelings arise when the heart communicates a finely tuned message, a recalibration of your inner compass. The gentle pulse becomes a guide, urging you to act with both strength and sensitivity. The interplay between the heart's signals and your emotional experiences also invites you to consider how stress is managed throughout your body. When faced with adversity, the heart responds by sending signals that ripple through your nervous system, fostering a state of alertness or, conversely, a call for calm. It is in this moment that you come to understand the deeper truth. The struggle against stress is not merely a battle fought by the mind, but a dynamic process in which the heart plays an integral part. Picture the heart as a lighthouse on a stormy night, its consistent light piercing through the chaos. Even when dark clouds of anxiety gather, that beacon of luminous signal reminds you of the underlying stability within. Trusting your heart becomes a metaphor for trusting the innate wisdom that has carried you through countless challenges in life. And as you learn to listen more keenly to these inner messages, you unlock a reservoir of resilience and creativity. This symphony of signals is not an abstract scientific process confined to textbooks. It is deeply woven into the fabric of everyday life. In every joyous celebration, every whisper of sorrow, and every split-second decision made under pressure, the heart's communication is at play. It is a choreography of emotion, computation, and instinct that merges physical sensation with the ephemeral quality of human experience. Empower yourself to observe this process. Notice how your heart's rhythm might subtly shift when you experience a surge of inspiration or a flicker of doubt. In those moments, allow yourself to pause and become aware of the silent yet powerful messages emanating from deep within. This mindfulness not only nurtures a stronger connection to your body, but also reconnects you with the timeless wisdom of living in harmony with your own nature. As you stand at the crossroads of science and experience, the heart reveals its true nature, a masterful communicator, bridging the realms of the physical and the emotional. It beckons you to explore each signal with curiosity and to embrace the fullness of its design. The more you understand this silent dialogue, the more you appreciate the beauty and complexity of your own existence. Now imagine the future as a canvas painted by the continuous communication of your heart. With each beat, you are participating in an ancient conversation, one that has evolved through millennia and resonates with the essence of life itself. In this unfolding narrative, technology and science have finally begun to mirror the poetic intricacies of our biological heritage. Researchers and healthcare professionals are exploring innovative ways to harness the heart's signals for improved well-being, creating bridges between modern medicine and this age-old wisdom. Consider how emerging studies are unveiling the potential of biofeedback techniques. These approaches empower you to tap into the signals of your heart consciously to manage stress, enhance creativity, and elevate overall health. By translating the language of your heartbeat into actionable insights, you reimagine the possibilities of living with authenticity and balance. In this new age of understanding, the heart is not merely an organ. It is a mentor, a guide, and an ally on the journey towards holistic health. In the quiet spaces between each heartbeat lies a reservoir of potential energy. It is in these intervals that you find the space to reflect, to learn, and to attune yourself to the cadence of life. As you embrace the idea that your heart communicates far more than a simple rhythm, you begin to see opportunities for personal growth everywhere. The intimate knowledge of your inner signals becomes a map, a guidebook for navigating the complexities of modern existence. Let this perspective transform how you approach challenges and celebrate triumphs. When you feel the surge of emotion during moments of uncertainty, remember that each beat is a signal of life's promise. Trust that these pulses carry within them the accumulated wisdom of countless generations, an inheritance of nature itself, refined over ages, and handed down to you as an instrumental part of who you are. In this renewed vision, your heart becomes a trusted advisor, one that speaks in a language both ancient and immediate. As you cultivate a deeper connection with this inner dialogue, you empower yourself to navigate life's twists and turns with grace and clarity. Allow the intelligence embedded in your own heartbeat to guide you through both calm and storm, as it continuously reminds you of the intricate, harmonious design of living. Through the lens of science, creativity, and daily experience, your heart emerges as a profound communicator, a beacon that unifies body and mind, emotion and thought, instinct and reason. Its rhythmic signals are not merely the passage of time, but the ongoing dialogue that tells the story of you. In every beat, there is an invitation to listen, to learn, and to live more fully. Recognize and celebrate this truth, and you may find that the heart has always been the most eloquent storyteller of all. In the rhythm of your heart, there is an endless reservoir of knowledge and energy, waiting to be discovered. It is a signal center that speaks not in words, but in the universal language of beats, pulses, and gentle whispers. Each moment is a testament to the profound complexity of life, a dance of signals that unites every part of you into an extraordinary whole. By embracing this truth, you step into a world where science and soul converge, and where every heartbeat becomes a celebration of life's magnificent tapestry. As you carry this narration forward into your everyday life, remember that the heart's dialogue is ever present, guiding your steps, enriching your emotions, and uniting every experience into a coherent masterpiece. May you always be mindful of its gentle guidance, and may you discover, in each pulse, the power to transform challenges into opportunities and chaos into harmony. Your heart communicates. Listen closely, for within its beat lies the luminous knowledge of who you truly are. In the rhythm of your heart, there is an endless reservoir of knowledge and energy waiting to be discovered. It is a signal center that speaks not in words, but in the universal language of beats, pulses, and gentle whispers. Each moment is a testament to the profound complexity of life, a dance of signals that unites every part of you into an extraordinary whole. By embracing this truth, you step into a world where science and soul converge, and where every heartbeat becomes a celebration of life's magnificent tapestry. As you carry this narration forward into your everyday life, remember that the heart's dialogue is ever present, guiding your steps, enriching your emotions, and uniting every experience into a coherent masterpiece. May you always be mindful of its gentle guidance, and may you discover, in each pulse, the power to transform challenges into opportunities and chaos into harmony. Your heart communicates. Listen closely, for within its beat lies the luminous knowledge of who you truly are.